house fire in North Olmsted.
Yeah, crews have been on that scene for hours working to put that fire out. We want to get out to our Mike Holden, who joins us live from the scene. Mike, we just saw that video of the firefighter being put in the ambulance. Do you have any idea how that firefighter is doing?
Tiffany, Mike, certainly a scary situation. We watched as fire crews moved in, surrounded that firefighter, grabbed them, put them on a stretcher. Then an ambulance moments ago took that firefighter out of this area, rushing down the street. Now, the ambulance was a Fairview transport, so it's unclear if they're potentially taking that person to Fairview Hospital. We will continue to follow up, but I want to show you the video because initially photojournalist Dave Kraska and I were standing there and we were just watching from a distance. We had no idea what was happening because fire crews were focused on the second floor of this home. We watched as they were climbing up and down that ladder, and then as that was playing out, we watched everyone kind of surround that firefighter. They moved in with a stretcher, picked that person up, put them on a stretcher, and then rushed away from the scene, carefully and quickly moving them over to the ambulance where they were successfully transported moments ago. We are still working to learn the extent of their injuries, exactly what happened and what that medical episode consisted of. In the meantime, I want to show you the scene video. So guys, if you're back there, let us know. We have that scene video right now. You can see this was quite literally an explosive situation with fireworks shooting from the windows, the top floor, the bottom floor. It was total chaos right here along Tennyson. Right around 3 o'clock this morning, crews were called out here to Tennyson Lane here in North Olmsted. And initially, the fire chief said it was so difficult to try to even gain entry into this home because there was so much debris piled up everywhere. We were able to confirm through the fire chief that more than a dozen cats were taken out of this home. Some of them were killed in this fire. We know at least 3 survived. As for the 2 people that lived here, these are brothers that were in their 60s. Both of them managed to get out to safety. But really what kind of triggered all of this, one of the brothers was sitting downstairs and apparently they had lost power in the home. He went into the basement to try to figure out what was wrong, tried to flip the breaker. By the time he came back upstairs to that first floor, flames everywhere. Flames taking over the couch, spreading, then shooting up to the second floor, and they had a ton of fireworks upstairs. That's what triggered these explosions, kind of like fireworks just going off repeatedly. Neighbors thought they heard gunshots, but the reason why we're hearing that now after the fact is because they also had ammunition stored upstairs. So now in the meantime, crews are actively working to figure out how this fire started in the first place. They are saying that at this point it appears to be electrical in nature. And as photojournalist Dave Kraska moves in a little after 5:50 this morning, I'm watching live with you guys at home as well. These fire crews have surrounded the street, shut down the area. It kind of looks like they're now moving that ladder truck back up past the tree. And perhaps, if you see this as well, Dave, looks like they're extending that ladder truck up because moments ago, this fire, it looks like it just reignited. So if we can show as well, you can see some of that smoke kind of coming out of the second floor of this home. And then in addition, if we look super close, you can see some of that fire peeking through where they were just essentially axing and hammering away at the side of that house as that siding is all torn up and kind of melted. And guys, let me know. I can stay with this. I can wrap if you want me to, but we were just showing with these live images that this ladder truck continues to extend upwards right over that home where that smoke continues to pour out towards us. Now, we will continue to follow through and we will watch for any immediate changes. It's getting really smoky out here right now too. Neighbors are now coming out here to try to figure out what's going on. And we were saying, luckily, the flames and the smoke did not spread to these neighboring homes. But guys, an evolving, developing situation. I'm going to send it back in the studio. As soon as something changes, I will break back in. But I got to tell you, Mike and Tiffany, if you want to talk with me too, it appears that that smoke is really starting to kick back up. And ma'am, you're okay too? Is that why you came out? Because the smoke and the flames?
We live in a house not right next door.
Right, you're in the house right next door. Okay,
yes.
Got it. And you're okay?
Yeah, we're okay. It's just that we're inhaling the smoke.
Got it.
Smoke's in the house and it's bad.
Yeah, that's good that you got out then. I'm glad that you're okay. Okay.
But we have no electricity now.
No electricity, okay. What did it initially sound like? And thank you for talking with us. What was your name?
Marilyn Kuba.
Marilyn, thank you so much. Take me back to what it initially sounded like right around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock this morning, because we were told chaos, right?
Well, we went to bed around 2 o'clock because we stayed up to listen to Stephen Colbert.
Oh, yeah.
And when we went to bed, and then, I don't know, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I looked out the back window, and all I could see was smoke, and I was hearing I thought that they were doing something in the backyard because they always go out at night and working in the backyard. And I went to bed. I was going to go in it. I didn't want to wake my sister because she was on the other side of the house. Then all of a sudden she comes in, and then we looked out, and we came downstairs and we were seeing flames.
Just shooting.
But we heard a lot of noise, and I think part of it was moving the trash cans from the side of the house.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for talking with us as Dave gives you one live look. Thank you so much. Be safe. As you get a live look, crews have now extended that ladder back up as they are preparing to now spray down those hot spots. I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio again. As soon as I get any new information, I will break back in. But now an active fight, as we're hearing right now, and you're seeing with these live pictures, 5:52 on the dot. They continue to throw that water onto this burning home right here along Tennyson. And it has been, it seems like every 15 to 20 minutes, a new challenge, a new fight between that firefighter getting injured, crews having to spray down this house, the smoke, now neighbors, including Marilyn, who got out of her house, luckily. We will follow through. And of course, guys, anything new breaks, I'm back up.
Well, and interesting, too, that Marilyn